So guys, you have to tell me which formula can we use. We have 4 sine theta, sine 2 theta, sine 4 theta equal to sine 3 theta. Do you recognize which formula we can use over here? There's one direct trigger formula which we can use with some adjustments, obviously. Yes, Muskan, Arush, Trisha.
Can we convert sine 4 theta to sine 2?
Oh, using that double angle formula.
Yeah.
So then we'll get 2 sine 2 theta cos 2 theta. Will that help us, Muskan? We will get sine square 2 theta and cos 2 theta. That would not help us much, Muskan. That will not help us. See, I can give you one hint. We have 3 theta over here. So let's try and use some formula by which we can create maybe 3 theta over here as well.
We can take what do you call sine 2 theta and sine 4 theta को sine 3 theta के term में ना.
कैसे?
मतलब like can we do like 4 sine theta and then sine then 3 theta minus theta
Oh,
to
that
2
way.
theta. हाँ
नहीं,
वो
उसमें
कर
तो फिर
सकते.
cos or so you're basically saying compound angle formula. The problem with that is then the cos will also come in the picture. It will become very complicated if sine cos everything will be there in the equation. So let's do one thing, Arush, Trisha, Muskan. From 4 I am keeping 2 along with one of the terms. I'm taking 2 sine theta, sine 2 theta together. Do you remember the defactorization formula? We have to use the defactorization formula over here. 2 sine A, sine B. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We'll use that. So what is 2 sine A, sine B का formula?
cos में नहीं आएगा.
हाँ, but
Cos A
उसको जब हम
minus B.
वापस करेक्ट तो cos
तो
A
Minus
minus
cos
B
A.
से ये होगा cos theta minus cos of 3 theta.
Cos of 3 theta.
Muskan, when we expand the brackets, we will again use this formula. See, what I'm saying is, Muskan, we'll get 2 cos theta sine 4 theta minus 2 sine theta, sorry, sine 4 theta cos 3 theta. Can you guys again use this formula and tell me what will we get? Yes, Trisha, Muskan, Arush, what are you getting?
Sine 5 theta plus sine 3 theta. फिर minus 2 में वही sine 7 theta plus sine theta.
Sine 3 theta is getting cut, so we will get sine 5 theta minus sine 7 theta minus sine theta. उसको मैं दूसरी साइड ट्रांसफर कर देता हूँ, so that will become plus sine theta. Check this, Trisha,
yes
Muskan,
sir
are you
I
getting
will.
this? And now we can again use the formula. This time we'll use the factorization formula sin c minus sin d.
Yeah.
So do that and tell me what will we get when we use sin c minus sin d.
Cos 6 theta sine theta is equal to sine theta.
So see, you should get 2 cos 6 theta sine of minus theta equal to sin theta. So this is minus 2 cos 6 theta sin theta equal to sin theta. What do you think we should do in the next step, guys? Yes, Muskan,
cos
Trisha.
theta को
See, I'm taking everything on the same side. We will get sine theta plus 2 cos 6 theta sin theta. Now, few people can make mistake by cancelling sine theta. We cannot do that. ठीक है, because we cannot cancel sin theta simply because it's a variable, it's not a number, it's not a constant. And now we'll take sin theta common, so in the bracket we will get 1 plus 2 cos theta, 2 cos 6 theta equal to 0. So do you realize from here we can have two possibilities? One is sin theta equal to 0, and the second is 1 plus 2 cos 6 theta equal to 0. Are you guys following this?
Yeah.
Yes, is everyone
Yeah.
following this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have to solve this. So sin theta equal to 0. So theta is equal to n pi. And over here we will get cos 6 theta is equal to minus half. Do you guys remember how to find general solution? Do you remember the formulas for general solution?
Oh, so
So cos 6 theta is minus half. See, cos is negative in which quadrant? So you have to first think that.
second and third.
Second and third quadrant, we will always select that quadrant first, or we'll select that quadrant which is first in the sequence. So I'm selecting the second quadrant. So in the second quadrant, I hope you remember that angle will be written as pi minus theta. So this
हाँ
is pi minus, now cos of which angle is half? Cos 60 half hota hai, which is pi
60.
by 3. So
हाँ
we'll get cos of 6 theta is equal to cos of 2 pi by 3. Now you have to use that formula, cos theta is equal to cos alpha wala formula. So you will get this theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. If you have the formula list, you can verify this. And final answer, when you divide by 6, it will be n pi by 3 plus minus. When we divide by 6, 2 pi by 3 or niche 6, so pi by 9 aa jayega. This will be the final answer. Check this,
सॉरी
guys.
सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट के लिए हुआ ना थर्ड के लिए
तो जनरल सोल्यूशन में वो कवर हो जाता है आरुष, क्योंकि जनरल है ना, फॉर डिफरेंट
हाँ
वैल्यूज ऑफ n वो कवर हो जाएगा. That is the whole point of general solution. See, you have to understand, we have taken pi minus theta बराबर pi
हाँ
plus theta इसमें cover हो जाता है. So in general solution you can actually take any one. You can either take second quadrant or third quadrant.
ऑलराइट
We usually take the first one जो sequence में पहले आता है.
हाँ
We select that one.
फिर
Let me know once you are done. Let's take the third one, guys. X square minus 4x plus 5 minus sine y equal to 0. Y is from 0 to 2 pi, but it cannot be 2 pi. So we have to basically find x and y. So see, we have x square minus 4x plus 5 is equal to sine y. See, to proceed further, we should understand this x square minus 4x plus 5 a bit. When I say we should understand, we should know what is the minimum value of x square minus 4x plus 5 and what is the maximum value of x square minus 4x plus 5. And we should know that because then we can compare the value. See, we know about sine y. We know that sine y will 100% be between minus 1 and 1.
या
We know that. So now you have to think, how will you find out the maximum and the minimum value of this x square minus 4x plus 5?
वो मैक्सिमम मिनिमम का जो फॉर्मूला था
मैक्सिमम मिनिमा का जो प्रोसीजर होता है डेरिवेटिव्स वाला, वी विल एक्चुअली नॉट रिक्वायर दैट आल्सो
नहीं
आरुष,
नहीं
उससे हो
मैक्सिमम
जाएगा.
मिनिमम का जो फॉर्मूला था हाँ वो उससे तो हो जाएगा वो पता है मैक्सिमम मिनिमम से बट
राइट. सो विच
रूट
फॉर्मूला
ए
आर यू सेइंग?
रूट ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर वाला
अरे आरुष, that was for this na trigonometry. That was for questions like a sin x plus b cos x.
अच्छा राइट
हाँ
अच्छा
वो यहाँ,
मैक्सिमम मिनिमम से ही कर लेता हूँ
या फिर उससे भी इजी यहाँ पे तो ओरली कर सकते हैं. वी कैन जस्ट क्रिएट अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर.
या वी
See, we
कैन
have x square minus 4x. I'll write 5 as 4 plus 1. So, do you agree with me, guys? This will be x minus 2 the whole square plus 1.
या
तो इसका मिनिमम वैल्यू क्या होगा? मिनिमम वैल्यू
-1 होगा।
+1 ना, -1 कहाँ से
हाँ
आएगा?
हाँ
हाँ सॉरी, इसका ना, हाँ।
So guys, do you agree with me that the only possible solution can be when this is 1?
one
Because minimum
या
is 1. क्योंकि
yeah
उसके बाद तो 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 आएगा, which is not acceptable as that exceeds sign. So
राइट।
now you have to think and tell me, when will this be 1?
like
For what
so
value of x will that be 1?
व्हेन x इज 2।
So x is equal
when
to 2, this is confirmed. X has to be 2, this is confirmed. And if x is 2, what are the values of y? So if x is
y
2,
will
this
be
is 0,
y
0 plus 1.
pi by 2
So you have to tell me sine of which angle is 1. Yeah, pi by 2, then
90.
that's the answer.
two.
That's the answer. X is 2, y is pi by 2. Yeah, D. D will be the correct option. ठीक है, बाकी तो सिमिलर ही लग रहा है. एक सम ले लेते हैं और एक. Let us take the sixth one. So we have to find the number of real roots of this equation. Sec theta plus cosec theta equal to √15. Chalo, think about this, guys.
कौन सा क्वेश्चन?
Sixth one. We are taking the sixth one. The equation is given: sec theta plus cosec theta is equal to √15. We have to find the number of real roots of this. What do you think we should do? And between 0 and pi, they have mentioned between 0 and pi. Tell me, guys, what do you think? Where should we start with? Yes, Muskan, Trisha, Arush.
Can we convert sec theta and cosec theta पहले और
Okay, so in what do we convert it to?
sin and cos फॉर्म में ना
Correct, we should do that always. Sin and cos में कर देते हैं, because all the formulas that we have, the double angle, triple angle, superit formulas, all of them are for sin, cos and tan. So let's convert this to sin and cos. So we will get 1 upon cos plus 1 upon sin equal to √15. इसमें अगर हम LCM ले लेते हैं, like cross multiply, we'll get sin theta plus cos theta, and that is equal to, sorry, upon cos sine, that is equal to √15. When you cross multiply, you will get sin theta plus cos theta is equal to √15 cos theta sin theta. And now we'll have to establish some relation for x and y. See, to establish some relation for x and y, or to find the value of sin theta cos theta, we'll have to convert this into one equation where only one variable is there. Either only sine is present or only cos is present. So think about that, guys. How can we convert it into something where only one variable is present? Like only one trigo ratio is present, either
Can
only sine
we
theta or
multiply
only
it?
cos theta. Can
Can
we
we
multiply?
multiply it by 2, like on both the sides, and then use the double angle formula?
So if we multiply it by 2, ऐसा like this, 2 into sine plus cos is equal to, yeah, so we can basically do √2 into 2 cos sine. We can use the double angle formula on the right hand side. So we'll get 2 into sine plus cos is equal to √15 sine 2 theta. ठीक है. This still doesn't completely help us, Muskan, because cos is already there here, right? So you have to tell me how can
But
we
both
remove
the
that
sides.
cos. Sorry, what both the sides?
Squaring both the sides.
Oh, you're perfectly right, Muskan. Excellent. We'll square both sides. We'll get 4 into sine plus cos the whole square. Because this is a formula, guys. Do you know the formula for sine plus cos the whole square? This is one of the formulas. Which formula is this? Sine plus cos the whole square.
टू साइन थीटा cos
नहीं 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 नहीं।
का तो वही आएगा, तो वही ना, 1 + 2 sin थीटा
वन
cos थीटा।
प्लस
हाँ
वन
हाँ।
प्लस वन प्लस, so it's 1 plus sine 2 theta, which is equal to 15 sine square 2 theta. So now do you agree with me, if I assume sine 2 theta as, let's say, x, then this is a quadratic equation in x.
या
Are you following this, Muskan, Trisha? This will be 4 into 1 plus x is equal to 15 x square. Solve this, guys, and tell me the two values of x. Check this, Arush, Trisha, Muskan.
-2/5 and
15 into 4 is 60. Two factors of 60 on subtraction, we should get 4. So 60
10
के
and
factors
एंड
10 and
6
6. 10 and 6 आ जाएगा, या तो minus 10x plus 6x minus 4 equal to 0.
so
We can
x
take
will be
5x common.
2
This
by
will be
3 or
3x
-2 by 3.
minus 2 plus 2 into this will be 3x minus 2. So you will get x is either 2 by 3 or x is equal to negative 2 by 5. What are you getting, Trisha?
तो यही आ रहा है।
Done? ठीक है. So the question is, find the number of real roots, and in 0 to pi bola hai, so only one real root is possible because sign is positive in 0 to pi, so there's only one such value possible.
मैं नहीं समझा सर, 1 की वजह से कैसे।
नेगेटिव डिस्कार्ड करेंगे, 0 टू पाई में
अच्छा
साइन हमेशा पॉजिटिव
वैसे,
होगा.
हाँ हाँ, वैसे।
या इट्स फर्स्ट टू क्वाड्रेंट्स, राइट?
या आई थॉट यू वर सेइंग इन जनरल सर ऑफ वन।
या चलो, सो विल प्रोसीड. What do we have next? Trigonometric inequalities. ठीक है, लेट्स टेक दिस. इसमें कोई अलग फॉर्मूला नहीं है, वी जस्ट हैव टू यूज द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट. लेट्स टेक अ बेसिक सम टू स्टार्ट विद. So first one, cos x is greater than equal to minus half. See, for inequalities, Arush, Trisha, Muskan, you should know the trend of sine, cos, tan and all the values. When I say trend, what do I mean? Now in this sum we are discussing about cos, so let us think about cos. What do we know about cos of 0 degree?
इट्स 1,
वन
It's 1. What do we know about cos of 90 degree?
इट्स
It's
0,
0. Cos of 180 will be minus 1 and this will be
-1,
0.
0।
ठीक है. So cos x is greater than equal to minus half है. So now first tell me, cos is negative in which quadrants?
2 and 3।
वन थ्री
तो 2 and 3 में देखो माइनस हाफ जो है, तो यहाँ पे कहीं पे ऐसा एक एंगल होगा such that cos of that angle is minus half, and in the third quadrant we will have one such angle such that it is minus half. So do you have to first identify the region over here, guys. Which region will have values where cos x will be greater than equal to minus half? So do you
द
agree with me
मिडिल रीजन,
that
-हाफ के बीच का।
नहीं नहीं, यहाँ पे फंसा तो आरुष, that is in fact less than minus half. Do
ओ
you agree with me, आरुष? ये जो
हाँ हाँ
पार्ट
हाँ
है,
हाँ, समझा, ये तो 10।
हाँ, ये तो minus one, it's approaching minus one, right?
राइट
How
राइट
is
राइट।
that greater than minus half? The
नहीं
region is
नहीं,
actually this region.
हाँ
This is our region.
so, but like, will we count the Oh, okay.
Yeah, in this sum we will count minus half also. That's okay, that's the last discussion, that's not a problem. Now you have to tell me these two angles, guys. You have to tell me cos of which angle is minus half. So for that you will have to use that principal solution wala method. So in the second quadrant, how do we find the angle? In the second quadrant, it is pi minus theta. So tell me, cos of which angle is half? It's
60
60 degree, so pi by 3,
pi
so you
by
will get
3।
2 pi by 3, so this angle is 2 pi by 3. And in the third quadrant it is pi plus theta. So that's going to be 4 pi by 3. So this is 4 pi by 3. So the answer should be 0, like from here till from 0 till this point, which is 2 pi by 3, and we will include it because this is included dash hai yahan pe, union
Oh,
this region will be 4 pi by 3 to 2 pi. Check this guys, देखो ये समझो आप लोगों को. Are you following this, Muskan, Trisha, Arush?
yeah. So 2 by 6. 2
Achha,
by.
obviously you have to understand that there can be multiple answers because when we move in the second rotation, अगर हम second rotation में इसको करेंगे तो basically 2 pi add हो जाएगा सब में. So that has to be decided on the basis of options that you get. Over here there are no options, so I'm just writing this much. But then if you have some other options, तो वो हमें options के basis में choose करना पड़ेगा correct answer.
Oh,
Done, Trisha, Muskan, did you understand this? Shall we take the next one?
8 cells.
Yes.
हाँ हाँ आरुष लिख ले. Chalo, we'll now take the second one. So we have 4 sine square x minus 8 sine x plus 3 greater than equal to 0. See, first of all, Arush, Muskan, over here we have a quadratic. If we assume sine x as x, this looks like a quadratic equation.
Yeah.
So what you do is you split the middle term normally, जैसे हम normal quadratic में करते हैं, and tell me the two brackets. Yes, Arush. So tell me, what are the two brackets that you are getting?
2 sin x minus 1 and sin x minus 3.
2 sin x minus 1 and sin x.
2 sin x
2 sin x
minus 3.
minus 3. Okay. So now if you remember guys, usually when we have such questions, we always go for the wavy curve method. But यहाँ पे ना
Yeah.
थोड़ा smartly हमें करना पड़ेगा. So let's do one thing. Look at this bracket 2 sin x minus 3. What can we conclude about this bracket 2 sin x minus 3? So do you agree with me guys that 2 sin x minus 3 will always be negative, or it can be 0 also? The reason is, what is the maximum value of sin x?
1.
Even if we take the maximum value 1, we will still get 2 minus 3, which is a negative answer.
Yeah.
So are you guys following this, that we are 100% sure that this is going to be negative?
Mm.
So now tell me, this bracket, should this bracket be positive or negative to achieve this?
Positive.
Correct.
Positive.
So 2 sin x minus 1 should be positive, which means we will get sin x is greater than equal to half. And so we basically have this guys, sin x is greater than equal to half and it has to be less than equal to 1. ये तो हमें पता ही है.
Oh,
तो बस अब इसका रीजन फाइंड करना है. तो देखो sin x, where is it positive guys? Sin x which quadrants?
first and second.
And
First
उसका,
and second.
हाँ, तो sin of 0 is 0, sin of 90 is 1, this is 0 and this is minus 1. So where will half be? So half is going to be somewhere over here and somewhere over here. And what will be the angle for that? तो यहाँ पे half
Pi
होगा,
by
यहाँ पे half
6.
होगा,
Pi by
pi
6.
by 6 होगा, and
5 pi by 6.
pi minus pi by 6, which is 5 pi by 6. So this is pi by 6 and this is 5 pi by 6. Achha, now we have to choose the region. See, we want values more than half. So you guys have to tell me, will it be this or will it be this second region? Which one do we
Second one.
choose? Second one. Correct. So our region is actually going to be this region, correct?
So 5 by 6 to 5 pi by 6.
That's the answer. Pi by 6 to 5 pi by 6. Are you following this, Muskan? Trisha? Done. Shall we take the next one?
एक सेकंड।
Sure. Okay, let us now discuss one modulus question. So third one, they have given this equation: mod of cos x is less than equal to sin x. So we basically have sin x is greater than equal to mod of cos x. This is the question. See, in the first quadrant, let us go quadrant by quadrant in this so that we understand key. See, the first thing that will help you understand which region will we choose is that value of x for which sine and cos have the same answer. So can you tell me that angle for which sine and cos have the same answer?
45.
45. ठीक है? So this is 45 degree pi by 4.
Yeah.
In the second quadrant, what will that angle be?
Pi
And
minus
in
pi.
the
So
pi
3
minus pi by 4, so that is
3
3
pi
pi
by
by 4. In the fourth quadrant, pi plus pi by 4, which is 5 pi by 4.
5 pi by
This is 2 pi minus pi by 4, which is 7 pi by 4.
7 pi by 2.
चलो ठीक है, अब क्वाड्रेंट बाय क्वाड्रेंट डिस्कस करते हैं. इन द फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट गाइस, सो साइन में क्या होता है? साइन में हम 0 से 1 जाते हैं फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में, इट्स इंक्रीजिंग, एंड इन cos it is 1 to 0. Are you guys following this?
Hmm.
So you have to tell
Mm.
me that region in the first quadrant where the values of sine will be more than cos.
So ये 0 to 45 के बीच वाला, मतलब 0 से 5
गलत
तक
आरुष, गलत.
The
Do
second
you?
one,
It's the second region, Arush.
close.
दिस विल बी द रीजन. उसका रीजन ये है आरुष, देख यहाँ पे साइन 30 जो होगा आरुष, साइन 30 होगा हाफ विच इज 0.5, एंड
हाँ.
एट दैट टाइम व्हाट इज cos 30? cos 30 इज √3/2. √3/2
अच्छा,
कितना होता है आरुष?
you asked कि साइन का बड़ा कौन सा है?
हाँ, क्योंकि वी वांट साइन ग्रेटर देन cos, राइट?
हाँ हाँ, I thought cos का कौन सा है.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, वी वांट साइन ग्रेटर देन
नहीं.
cos.
हाँ.
चलो नेक्स्ट, मूविंग अहेड गाइस टू द सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट. सी, इन द सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट दिस इज 1 and 0, एंड मैं पहले साइन लिख रहा हूँ फिर cos लिख रहा हूँ, ठीक है? साइन ऑफ 180 is 0 and cos here is going to be -1. So here you have to tell me guys, when will sine be greater than cos? So what do you think, Trisha, Arush, Muskan? Which region in the second quadrant do we choose? This one or this one? The first or the second?
second,
Okay, so now Muskan, understand this. What is the value over here of sine theta?
one.
1. So from 1 it is decreasing up to 0, Muskan. So like somewhere over here it's going to be 0.8 or 0.9 something. Like
Yeah,
this angle is going to be 0.8 or 0.9 something. What about cos, Muskan? Cos is going from 0 to -1, Muskan. So this value, Muskan, is going to be negative 0.1 or 0.2. Are you following this, Muskan?
yeah,
But obviously we are considering mod. We are considering mod. So the answer for cos is going to be 0.2.
okay,
Okay. And when we approach to this point, over here, sine will be like 0.1 maybe, because it's decreasing,
yeah,
right? It's decreasing to 0. And cos at this point, because it's increasing, it will be somewhere around 0.9. So do you realize, Muskan,
yeah.
sine will be greater than cos in this region?
The second one, yeah.
अरे
मैंने
ठीक
भी
है,
तो वही बोला था.
मैंने इसको फर्स्ट मार्क किया था, इसको सेकंड मार्क किया था. आई थॉट यू मेंट दिस सेकंड.
Oh, oh,
ठीक है,
sorry. No, no, no. I
कूल
meant
कूल,
super one.
नो प्रॉब्लम. What about Trisha and Arush? Are you following this? Did you understand the
Yeah.
region?
Yeah.
Okay. अच्छा, थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में गाइस साइन पॉजिटिव है या नेगेटिव है?
Sine never.
अगर साइन नेगेटिव है थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में, सो डू यू अग्री विथ मी कि ये तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं होगा, क्योंकि
हाँ.
मॉड इज ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव.
Yeah.
and sine is negative. Negative number can't be
Mm.
greater than positive number.
Yeah.
Even in the fourth quadrant, it's
It
not
won't be
possible.
possible. Yeah.
This is the answer. Pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4.
Yes.
Are you guys following this, Trisha?
Yes,
Muskan.
sir.
Are you done? Shall we take the next one?
Yes.
चलो check the next one, fourth one. इसमें log भी involved है. So the solution for log sine theta to the base half greater than log cos theta to the base half. So what do we know about log, guys? Tell me, what do we do with the log over here?
When
Base
the
half
base
है.
is
So,
less than 0, sign
so,
will reverse.
So
Like
Muskan,
after
okay. After
so
what? Yeah, after
both
what?
sides
after
theta.
opening, like no, after removing the
What do you mean
log.
by after opening?
After removing the log.
Okay. हाँ, Arush, you are saying something?
So root sin theta greater than root cos theta, but some
Root? अरे
log निकाल के तो बाहर.
क्या बोल रहा है तू आरुष? आरुष, you are getting confused with this property of log.
अच्छा ये
अगर ऐसा होगा तो वो log of root sin theta
हाँ
होगा ना
हाँ.
आरुष. This is a different case. इसमें तो base half है आरुष.
बट
और
फिर
इसमें
log निकालेंगे
हाँ, log निकालेंगे तो क्या होगा आरुष, बता.
तब कर सकते हैं हम. तब आएगा ना log निकालने के बाद.
तो क्या आएगा log निकालने पे, क्या आएगा?
और
Yes, yes,
इसमें
त्रिशा, tell
हम
me.
लोग कोई से भी एक क्या बोलते हैं फंक्शन को ऑपोजिट साइड लेके जा सकते हैं क्या?
Like you
मतलब
mean ऐसा on the left?
हाँ, और उसके
Okay.
बाद प्रॉपर्टी हमें पता है कि मतलब log a माइनस log e इज log a अपॉन log b ना, तो
So
उससे
you're
यूज
saying
करके
something
कुछ कर
like
सकते हैं.
this.
हाँ वैसा, एंड बेस हाफ ही रहेगा तो वो इक्वल हो जाएगा फिर, एंड देन ग्रेटर देन 0.
ऐसा, you're
Can
saying this.
open it now. Will it be like half
Okay,
to
now
the
listen,
base
guys.
0 is
Now
over
listen, guys.
equal
Now
to
listen. Now listen. See, base half है ना. I'll tell you what is to be done with that. बाकी सब तो ठीक है, हो जाएगा. So Arush, Trisha, Muskan, we can write this as upon log half. ठीक है. Now you have to tell me, is log half a positive number or a negative number? Think about that. So what do you think? Log half positive or negative? So do you know the basic domain and range of log function, guys? Log of 1, what is log of 1?
0.
So log of 1 is 0. That means that x पे
होता
जब
है.
1 होगा, यहाँ पे this is 1 point 1 comma 0, तो ग्राफ कुछ ऐसा होता है log का, something like this. So do you know this, Arush, Trisha, Muskan, that between 0 to 1, when you take any value of x between 0 to 1, it's going to be
It will be
negative.
negative. Yeah.
Do you know this, Arush?
Yeah.
Do you remember this? Functions में हमने discuss किया था ये.
हाँ सर हाँ.
So
Negative
log
आएगा.
half is a negative number, guys. When we cross multiply this over here, greater than will become less than. देखो ये समझो आप लोगों को.
हाँ.
So now
Okay.
we have log of tan theta is less than 0, which means, see, log of which number is 0?
Log of 1 is 0.
So can we say tan theta is
Tan
less
theta
than
is
1?
less than 1. Yes.
And now the trigonometry quadrant thing comes into the picture. Chalo, so if we talk about the first quadrant, See, tan 45 1 होता है.
हाँ
So this will be the region. This will be the region. Next, और कौन से regions होंगे? तो tan of यहाँ पे this is going to be -1. I hope you know this. Second quadrant में
yes
tan negative होता है, and
yeah
we want all those values which are less than 1. See, this will be 0, this will be not defined, this will be negative infinity. Oh, by the way, options में वो लोग ने सिर्फ फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट के ऑप्शंस दिए हैं. Guys, this is the correct answer. 0 to pi by 4.
Can
yes.
ask me to. So what exists? Oh shit. I'm not. So instead of doing all of this, can we just directly like cancel out the log in the first step and reverse the sign? मतलब
हाँ, it's one
cos
and the same
is
thing. Yeah,
greater
yeah, yeah.
than.
Because base is half, basically, we can do that. We'll have to reverse because base is half.
Okay. Of 2.
Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll remove the modulus. We have cos x minus sin x greater than equal to root 2, or cos x minus sin x less than equal to minus root 2. ठीक है, how does this help?
फिर उसके बाद we can square both the sides.
Square.
फिर हाँ फिर उधर से 1 प्लस सॉरी 1 माइनस साइन थीटा आ जाएगा ग्रेटर देन 2.
Arush, you're saying square both the sides. नहीं नहीं नहीं, what we'll do is Arush, root 2 को है ना नीचे ले लेते हैं. We will get 1
फिर
upon root 2 cos x minus 1 upon root 2 sin x. Squaring, I'll tell you why does it not work, Arush, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हम नेगेटिव वाला पार्ट ले रहे हैं ना. If we take
अच्छा
cos x
इधर
minus sin
हाँ
x,
हाँ
हाँ नेगेटिव वाले में इशू आएगा.
हम्म
So if you realize 1 by root 2 जो है, we can write that as cos of 45 pi by 4 and sin 45
हम्म,
minus this will be sin 45 sin x. So this is a compound angle formula. We can now write this as cos of pi by 4 plus x is greater than equal to 1.
हाँ
0 to 2 pi में चाहिए ना हमें. Now you have to understand, guys, this is possible only when cos of pi by 4 plus x is equal to 1, because it can't be greater than 1.
हाँ
So now you have to find all those values of x for which cos of pi by 4 plus x will be equal to 1. So cos of which angle is equal to 1?
0
So cos of 0, and what else? We can take 2 pi.
हाँ
So from here we will get x is equal to negative pi by 4. इसको हम डिस्कार्ड कर देंगे because we want from 0 to 2 pi, and 2 pi minus pi by 4. So 2 pi minus pi by 4 will be 7 pi by 4.
7
So
by
this
4
is a correct solution. Chalo, we'll do the same thing over here. So we'll get cos of pi by 4 minus x is greater than equal to minus 1. Are you guys following this?
yeah
Trisha, Muskan.
Yes, sir.
Now you have to tell me this is possible for which values of x. So do you agree with me that for any value of x, this is always true? Oh shit, sorry guys. 1 minute. ये less than equal to है. My bad. It's less than equal to minus 1. So over here, cos of pi by 4 minus x has to be equal to minus 1. It can't be less than minus 1. It has
हाँ
to be equal to minus 1. Chalo, so
हाँ
cos of which angles is minus 1?
Right.
Cos of
pi by
pi is
4
pi cos of pi, and negative pi भी बोल सकते हैं हम. We can say negative pi also.
Yeah.
So see, we will get x is equal to pi by 4 minus x equal to pi. ये solve करो. आप लोग को x का वैल्यू मिलेगा -3 पाई/4, पर इसको डिस्कार्ड करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज वी वांटेड फ्रॉम 0 to पाई, sorry 2 pi, and pi/4 minus x, when we take it as negative pi, in this case the answer will still be negative. No, sorry, this time it will be 5
पॉजिटिव
pi
आए.
by 4. 5 pi by 4 आएगा. Yeah,
हाँ.
done. So there are two values, two such values of x.
Yeah.
7 pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4. Done? Shall we
8
proceed?
seconds. 8 seconds.
Chalo, we'll take this first question. So these are the past JEE questions. We have cos alpha plus beta is equal to 4 by 5. Cos, sorry, sin alpha minus beta is equal to 5 by 13. See, alpha and beta are between 0 and pi by 4. That means alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta both are in the first quadrant. ये clear है.
हाँ.
And we have to find tan 2 alpha. Interesting. Easy actually question if you can understand the relation between the given angles alpha plus beta, alpha minus beta, and the angle which we have to find 2 alpha. Think about this. What will be the relation between these three angles?
डिवाइड तो नहीं कर सकते दोनों.
Divide नहीं, divide नहीं.
हाँ,
That
वही तो
doesn't
बोल
help.
रहा हूँ, नहीं कर सकते.
Yes,
चलो क्यों?
Trisha. Alpha plus beta, alpha minus beta, and 2 alpha. Any relation that you can establish between these three angles? ठीक है guys, चलो I'll tell you. So alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta को ऐड करके चेक करो क्या आएगा. Add them.
Alpha, 2 alpha.
Exactly. So 2 alpha is basically alpha plus beta plus alpha minus beta. So can we say that tan 2 alpha is tan of alpha plus beta plus alpha minus beta,
हाँ.
which can be solved by the compound angle formula, tan of first angle plus tan of second angle upon 1 minus tan of
हाँ सर, तो
first angle into tan of second angle. Complete this guys. You have to find tan of alpha plus beta and tan of alpha minus beta from here.
हाँ तो सर बोला था ना, ट्रायंगल वो बना के tan alpha plus beta and tan alpha minus beta निकाल ले.
तो ये आ जाएगा अपना tan will be 4/5 है ना, ये this will be 3/4 and this will be 5/12. Complete this guys. Done. So 56/33 option 2. Chalo, we'll take the next one. In a triangle PQR, 3 sin P plus 4 cos Q. 3 sin P plus 4 cos Q is equal to 6, and 4 sin Q plus 3 cos P is equal to 1. And we have to find angle R. See, we have information regarding P and Q और हमें find करना है R. ठीक है, so if we can find P and Q both, तो R तो मिल ही जाएगा. Sum of all angles of triangle is 180. So there are two possibilities. There are two things which we can do. Either we find P and Q separately, or we directly find P plus Q. like if we get a total value, like if we get p plus q is equal to, let's say, 90 degree for example, then r will be 90 degree. तो ऐसा कुछ हमें करना पड़ेगा. So now you have to think, how do we establish some relation for p and q? ठीक है, चलो मुझे तो क्लिक हो गया. लेट्स सी इफ यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज टू बी डन. एक हिंट दे सकता हूँ मैं. वी हैव लॉट ऑफ साइन एंड कॉस इन बोथ द इक्वेशंस. So is there any relation which we can use for sine and cos? Sorry, क्या बोल रहे थे आरुष?
तो स्क्वेयरिंग करके कुछ मिलेगा क्या हम लोगों को?
Squaring करके, excellent, because sine square plus cos square is 1 na Arush. So what we'll do is, let us square both the equations and add them. So then we'll get sine square p plus cos square p और वो 1 हो जाएगा. Let's do that. Square and add कर देते हैं दोनों साइड पे. तो पहले तो स्क्वायर करो. तो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में जब स्क्वायर करोगे, you'll get 9 sin square p plus 16 cos square q plus 2 into 3 into 4, so that is 24 sin p cos q equal to 36. This is the first equation when you square both sides. Second one, we will get 16 sin square q plus 9 cos square p plus 24 sin p cos q, and that is equal to 1. So when we add these two equations, what is 9 sin square p plus 9 cos square p, guys?
9.
9.
तो ये हो जाएगा 9. What is 16 cos square q plus 16 sin square q?
16.
That is 16. And then we have 24. तो ये हो जाएगा, इसको, हाँ नहीं, इसका तो ऑप्शन है बस 48 ही लिखना पड़ेगा. 48 sin p cos q, and that is equal to 37. So from here we will get 48 sin p cos q is equal to 37 minus 25 will be 12.
Well,
So we are getting sin p
so
cos q is equal to
1 by
3.
3.
1 by नहीं, it's 3.
अच्छा 12 है राइट साइड पे, मैंने कुछ और लिखा. सो
Oh shit. एक मिनट
सर
गाइस, थोड़ा
48
एक
नहीं
मिनट. हाँ, थोड़ा ब्लंडर हो गया. एक मिनट, क्योंकि ये उल्टा है. इट इज साइन क्यू एंड कॉस पी. 1 minute guys, 1 minute. There will be no 48. We can only take 24 common. When we take 24 common, this will be sin p cos q plus cos p sin q. Oh, so this will be the compound angle formula of sin of p plus q. अरे तो ये
हाँ.
तो हो गया. डन हो गया गाइस. सॉल्व हो जाएगा ये. सो लेट मी जस्ट चेंज दिस. So we will get, this is 9 plus 16 25, वहाँ पे जाके 12 हो जाएगा. So 24 sin of p plus q. Are you following this, Trisha? Sin of p plus q will be,
Yes, sir.
this will be 12. So we'll get sin of p plus q is half.
Half.
Oh yeah, the sum is done. What is p plus q from here? You'll get 30 degree, which is 5 by
30.
6.
हाँ.
So r will be 180 minus, so pi minus pi by 6, which is 5 pi by 6. 5 pi by 6 will be the answer. Write this. Chalo, next one guys. Third one. Number of common solutions of 2 sine square theta minus cos 2 theta equal to 0, and 2 cos square theta minus 3 sine theta equal to 0. ठीक है, let us first find the solutions of this equation. So tell me guys, How will you solve this equation? 0 to 2 pi.
Cos
See, it's 0 to 2 pi. So basically, we want this principal solutions.
cos 2 theta को cos का theta minus sin square theta. That's it.
Correct. So, or we can directly use that version, Arush, where we only have sine. So we can write 1 minus 2 sine square theta.
Yeah.
So we will get 4 sine square theta minus 1 is equal to 0. So sine square theta is equal to 1 by 4. So sine theta is equal to plus minus half.
हाँ.
तो यहाँ से ना 4 आंसर्स मिलेंगे, ठीक है, because when sine theta is positive half, the answer will be in the first two quadrants. So that will be 30, and pi
And
minus pi by 6 will be
5 pi
5
by
pi by
6.
6. In the third quadrant we will get pi plus pi by 6, so that is
So 7.
7 pi by 6, and 2 pi minus pi by 6 will be 11 pi by 6.
11
There
pi
are
by 6.
4 answers of the first equation.
हाँ.
Chalo, now you have to solve the second one. So tell me, how are you solving this? 2 cos square theta minus 3 sin theta equal to 0.
Cos square theta को sin theta के terms में लिख सकते हैं.
Correct. Sin में convert करना पड़ेगा.
हाँ.
So we'll convert it to sine, and we'll get a quadratic of sine. So we will get 2 minus 2 sine square theta minus 3 sine theta equal to 0. I'm multiplying everything with minus 1, guys. So 2 sine square theta plus 3 sine theta minus 2 is 0. Solve this and tell me the two values of sine theta. Yes, Harush, what are you getting? Sine theta equal to?
Minus 2 or half.
Minus 2 or half. So minus 2 will be discarded.
हाँ.
Can't be minus 2. Now sine theta is half, will give us two answers. First and second quadrant. So it will be pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6.
Yes.
Common solutions are 2. So now the assertion is the number of common solutions is 2, which is true. And यहाँ पे इसका statement 2 है that this equation has two solutions, which is the correct reason, also the correct explanation. So this is correct. 1. Both are true, and 2 is a correct explanation for statement 1. Are you following this, Muskan, Trisha, Arush?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. And then you can think about the fourth one. We'll take the fourth one. Sine 2x minus 2 cos x plus 4 sin x equal to 4. And we want the number of solutions in 0 to 5 pi. 5 pi is like 2.5 rotations.
सर कौन सा सबूत? एक सेकंड में वेट कर रहा हूँ.
हाँ, लिख ले. मैं तो नेक्स्ट वाले की बात कर रहा हूँ, लिख ले अभी.
अच्छा.
चलो, फोर्थ वन गाइस. Sin 2x minus 2 cos x plus 4 sin x equal to 4. Chalo, think about this. What do you think we should do? Yes, Trisha, Muskan.
Which question is this?
Fourth one. You have to find the number of solutions of this equation in 0 to 5 pi. So tell me, how do we simplify this?
Sin 2x को 2 sin x cos x.
ठीक है, वो तो पहले कर देंगे. 2 sin x cos x minus 2 cos x plus 4 sin x Let's take 4 also on the left. अब कॉमन ले लेके हो जाएगा. See, in the first two terms, what is common?
2 cos x.
So in the bracket we will get sin x minus 1. Over here, what is common?
4.
So we'll get sin x minus 1. So we'll get two brackets. One is sin x minus 1. Second is 2 cos x plus 4. So here, guys, we'll get two possibilities. Sin x is equal to 1 और cos x is equal to -2. इसको तो डिस्कार्ड कर देंगे. तो sin x is equal to 1 के आंसर्स क्या होंगे? See, we want between 0 to 5 pi. Like 0. So you have to tell me, चलो. Sine of which angle is 1?
Pi by 2.
चलो, एक हो गया pi by 2. Second will be when we come, so that is one rotation, that's pi by 2. When we come in the second rotation, so it's going to be
Pi by
4 5 pi by 2.
pi by 5.
And then when we come in the next half rotation, क्योंकि हमें 5 pi तक जाना है, so it's going to be plus 5 pi by 2 है तो plus 5 pi by 2 9 pi by 2. Three solutions possible, three values of x.
Yeah.
Did you get this, Trisha? Muskan?
Yes.
Are you done? Shall we take the
Yes,
next one?
sir.
So think about the next one then. If cosec theta is equal to p plus q upon p minus q, so cosec is equal to p plus q upon p minus q. We have to find this. Mod of cot of pi by 4 plus theta by 2. So tell me, guys, which formula do you think we should use?
Component order.
Damn, Muskan, you got this.
No, sorry, I didn't read the question.
It's right. It's right.
Okay.
We'll actually use component of dividendo because we have p plus q upon p minus q. But before we use component of dividendo, let's convert this to sine theta. So we have 1 plus sine theta, which is p plus q upon p minus q. अब करो इसमें component of dividendo. I hope you guys remember what is component of dividendo. Can you directly tell me what will we get on using component of dividendo?
One plus sine theta by 1 minus sine is equal to 2p
2p
plus
by
2p by
okay,
2q.
2p.
2
by
will get
q.
cut. So p by q. Do you guys remember the super 8 formula for 1 plus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta? So this will be cos theta by
Cos
2
theta
plus
by
sine
2
theta by
plus
2,
sin theta by 2.
the whole square
Ah.
upon cos theta by 2 minus sine theta by 2, the whole square equal to p by q. Let's remove the squares. So this will be cos theta by 2 plus sine theta by 2. I'm taking square root on both sides. This is cos theta by 2 minus sine theta by 2, and this will be plus minus root of p by q. See, we want cot of pi by 4 plus theta by 2. I'll tell you how will we reach that. Over here we have cos sine cos sine. So remember this, whenever in trigonometry we come across cos plus sine, cos minus sine, we'll always divide each term by cos. So here we'll just divide everything by cos of theta by 2. So we will get 1 plus tan of theta by 2. This will be 1 minus tan of theta by 2, which is equal to plus minus root of p by q. Do you guys remember which formula is this? 1 plus tan upon 1 minus tan.
So this is 1 upon cos 2 theta.
क्या क्या बोल रहा है तो आरुष? उसमें स्क्वायर्स होता है, tan square
अच्छा
होता
वो
है.
tan square था.
This is a direct formula. If you know, it is tan of pi by 4 plus theta by 2. But guys, we want cot, तो इसका रेसिप्रोकल लेना पड़ेगा. So what is the final answer?
Plus minus.
Root of q by p. This will be correct. And plus minus actually नहीं options में, क्योंकि mod पूछा है ना. Mod will be just positive, so that is why they don't have that plus minus. Did you understand this, Trisha? Muskan? Guys, next is sixth one. 5 into tan square x minus cos square x is equal to 2 cos 2x plus 9. We have to find the value of cos 4x. So 5 tan square x minus cos square x. Think about this, guys. Cos 4x चाहिए ना हमें. Cos 4x. Yes, Arush, Trisha, Muskan. What do you think? How should we start?
We convert tan to sine and cos
Tan to sine and cos.
or sec.
I only have one issue with that, Muskan. I was thinking of that, but then what do we do with the sine? Cos is still okay. Sine will be a problem, Muskan.
Then use the double angle formula, like convert
Can we
sine.
can we can we can we just convert everything to cos? Oh, we can. See, guys, tan और cos का कोई direct relation तो नहीं है, but do you agree? Tan square x
Sec.
can be converted to sec square x. Yes. So that is sec square x minus 1. And let us use the double angle formula over here. This will be 2 cos square x minus 1. So see, we have 5 sec square x. When we open the brackets, we will get 5 sec square x, which is 5 upon cos square x minus 5 cos square x is equal to, open the brackets, this is 4 cos square x minus 2 plus 9. Let's do one thing. I am taking cos square x as y so that we can just convert everything to. I don't want to write cos square x again and again. That's the only reason. चेक दिस गाइस. देखो ये समझो आप लोगों को. ये सॉल्व करके आप लोगों
हाँ.
को y का वैल्यू फाइंड करना है. क्वाड्रेटिक बनेगा. फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ y फ्रॉम हियर. So Arush, you're getting y is 1 by 3 or minus 5 by 3.
हाँ.
And y over here represents cos square x, which
Minus 5 by 3 नहीं.
cannot be negative. So cos square x is 1 by 3. Okay. And we have to find cos 4x. हाँ अब तो हो ही जाएगा. So cos 4x, guys, will use the double angle formula.
Here.
So see, cos 4x will be 2 cos square 2x minus 1.
Hmm.
And cos square 2x में further we can use the double angle formula again. It will be 2 cos square x minus 1. Check this guys, are you following this? तो अब ये आप लोग को पूरा कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा. Complete this, tell me the answer. Next, seventh one. If the sum of all the solutions of 8 cos x into cos of pi by 6 plus x cos of pi by 6 minus x minus half equal to 1. This is the equation. If the sum of all the solutions in 0 to pi is k pi, we have to find the value of k. First of all guys, we'll have to simplify this. It's a very complicated equation. इसको थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई करना पड़ेगा. So you guys think and tell me which formula do we take. कहाँ से स्टार्ट करें इसका सिंप्लीफिकेशन.
cos A plus B to cos A plus B.
Correct. Cos C into cos D basically. Arush, I hope you are not saying the compound angle formula. That will be too much work. Let's use the. That's not wrong, but then too much work. We can use this formula. अपना defactorization formula 2 cos A cos B. But for that we need 2. So we'll multiply divide by 2. So see, we have 8 cos x. Now 2 cos A cos B, when we multiply this, what will we get? So we will get cos of A plus B. So A plus B is going to be pi by 6. Pi by 6 is pi by 3. Plus cos of A minus B. So it's going to be pi by 6 plus x. Minus जब करेंगे तो it will be cos of 2x. Check this guys. Are you following this? Trisha?
Yeah.
Muskan? So this
Yeah.
is going to be 8 cos x. See, both the fractions inside the square bracket have the same denominator. So we can do cos of pi by 3 plus cos 2x minus 1 upon 2. चलो अब इसको थोड़ा सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. Cos pi by 3, what do we know about cos 60? So cos 60 is half. So we will get 8 cos x. Oh, by the way, we can do this also. 2 ones are 2 fours are. So this is now 4 cos x. Cos pi by 3 is half, and half minus 1. So that will be minus half. Check this. Are you following this, Trisha? Arush? Muskan?
Yeah.
ब्रैकेट्स को एक्सपैंड कर देते हैं. सो वी विल गेट 4 cos 2x cos x minus 2 equal to 1. How will you simplify this? 4 cos 2x cos x.
Defactorization
Again, perfect Muskan. Excellent. Chalo, so we'll have to write it like this. 2 into 2 cos 2x cos x equal to 3. Chalo, use the defactorization formula. Tell me what are you getting? Oh shit. Sorry guys. Sorry. एक मिनट, थोड़ा लफड़ा हो गया इसमें. ये तो ठीक है. This is 2 cos x guys. This is 2 cos x. So minus 2 cos x is equal to 1. Muskan, can we avoid defactorization in this? नहीं, actually कर ही लेते हैं defactorization. बताओ guys, defactorization से क्या है? What is 2 cos 2x into cos x? 2 cos A cos B.
3x plus
Cos 3x.
cos 3x plus cos x.
Damn. मजा आ गया. चलो. Nice. Did you realize something?
Yeah, 2 cos x and minus 2 cos x will get caught.
So we are left with a very simple equation. Cos 3x is half. That's it. And now we have to find all the possible solutions in 0 to pi. See, cos 3x is half. So you guys have to tell me cos of which angle is half.
Cos 60 is half.
Cos 60 is half. So 3x will either be 60. 60 मतलब अपना pi by
Pi by 3.
3. Or Now, check this. Cos is positive in which quadrants? It's positive in first and fourth quadrants.
First and fourth.
So in this, you guys are telling me pi by 3. फिर fourth quadrant में it will be 2 pi minus pi by 3. What is 2 pi minus pi by 3, guys? So 2 pi minus pi by 3
Bye.
will be 5 pi by 3.
Yes.
तो यहाँ पे ना आरुष, if we take this as 5 pi by 3, then what will be the value of x? X will be 5 pi by 9.
5/9. हाँ.
Just check whether it's between 0 and 180. So 5 pi by 9, pi by 9 जो है, that will be 180 upon 9, which is 20. 100 degree आ रहा है आरुष,
100
which
आएगा.
is between 0 and pi.
आ जाएगा. हाँ.
तो ये अब हम करते जाएंगे till we get all those angles which are between 0 and pi. So after pi by 3, the next value over here, it will be 2 pi plus pi by 3, which is 7 pi by 3. So if we take 7 pi by 3, we will get 7 pi by 9. What is 7 pi by 9, guys?
ये भी आएगा 180 जैसा
140.
140 आएगा. हाँ.
140. So we'll take this also. 5 pi by 3 में 2 pi add कर दो, because now we are going after one more rotation. So this will be 11 pi by 3.
11 5
If we
ये
take
नहीं आएगा.
11 pi by 3, then we will get 11
This
pi
will
by
get
9,
C.
which is 220. हाँ, we'll discard this. ठीक है, तो इसका एडिशन, add all these, oh sorry, not these values, x के values को add करना है. So it's pi by 9 और 5 pi by 9 और 7 pi by 9. Add these values, what will we get?
13 pi by
13 pi by 9. They are saying addition is k pi. What is the value of k?
13 by 9.
Done, Trisha? Muskan, did you get this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Write this, guys. Next, eighth one. 3 sine theta minus cos theta the whole raised to 4 plus 6 sine theta plus cos theta the whole square plus 4 sine raised to 6 theta. Alright guys, so we have to solve this and check which option is the correct option. X1 तो करना ही पड़ेगा, इसमें ऑप्शन नहीं है अपने पास. See, we don't have any formula for a minus b whole raised to 4. So what do you think we should do? Raised to 4 का तो कोई formula नहीं है अपने पास. So how will we go about this?
Can we
So we can write this as sine theta minus cos theta
का स्क्वायर करके लिख सकते
का square, the whole square.
हैं. हाँ.
And this is a direct formula. Do you remember the formula? Sine theta plus cos theta the whole square. किसका formula है ये?
1 plus sine 2 theta.
Correct. The super it formula 1 plus sine 2 theta. Okay, now this is also a direct formula. What is sine theta minus cos theta the whole square? So we
1
can write that
minus
as
sine
1 minus
theta.
sine 2 theta the whole square. चलो इसको पूरा expand करो and tell me what are you getting. When I say pura expand, you have to just use a minus b the whole square formula here and then multiply 3 inside. First use a minus b the whole square. So you will get, this will be 3 into 1 minus 2 sine 2 theta plus sine square 2 theta, 6 plus 6 sine 2 theta plus 4 sine raised to 6 theta. So check this, guys. When you open the brackets, this will be 3 minus 6 sine 2 theta plus 3 sine square theta plus 6 sine 2 theta plus 4 sine raised to 6 theta. Are you getting this, Muskan, Trisha, Arush?
Yeah.
So we are getting 9 plus 3 sine square theta plus 4 sine raised to 6 theta. इंटरेस्टिंग. इसको और सॉल्व करके हमें चेक करना है कौन सा ऑप्शन करेक्ट है. See, what we can do is sin raised to 6 theta को थोड़ा कुछ करना पड़ेगा. See, in the options there's only one option with raised to 6, and we cannot convert raised to 6 into raised to 4 or 2. Arush, check kar, is the option A should be correct,
itself, itself.
because that's the only option which has raised to 6.
4B का है राइट.
एक मिनट आरुष. 4B का क्वेश्चन 8
9, 8.
has to be
8
A
का,
actually.
Yeah, it's A.
It has to be A.
Yeah.
Because see, understand this guys, sin raised to 6 को हम मैक्सिमम ये कर सकते हैं, sin square the whole cube कर सकते हैं. And if we write sin square as 1 minus cos square theta the whole cube, we will still get cos raised to 6 theta. So we'll not be able to eliminate that raised to 6. तो raised to 6 तो आएगा आंसर में. तो ऑप्शन A has to be correct. When you keep solving this आ जाएगा. When you use this 1 minus cos square the whole raised to 6, और इसको भी कन्वर्ट कर देना 1 minus cos square theta में. ठीक है मुस्कान त्रिशा, you'll get this. You'll end with 13 minus 4 cos raised to 6 theta.
Yes, sir.
लिख लो इतना, हो जाएगा उसके आगे. And in exam also, if we have such options, we can just leave it at this and mark this cos raised to 6. Ninth one, cos pi by 2 square into cos pi by 2 cube cos pi by 2 raised to 4 up to cos pi by 2 raised to 10 and sine, okay, pi by 2 raised to 10. We have to find the value of this. ठीक है, nice. So tell me Trisha, Arush, Muskan, क्या रहा है दिमाग में? I can give you a hint, but then it will become very obvious. थोड़ा सोचो आप लोग. Let's see if we can
Geometric
crack this.
progression, right?
Geometric progression है correct. Okay. How does that information help us?
तो फिर सॉल्व भी करेंगे वैसे भी.
वैसे मतलब क्या, we can't use any GP formula obviously. What do you think, Trisha? Muskan, what do you think can be done?
सर वो एक फॉर्मूला दिया था ना.
You told me that in last class also, Arush, but that formula is for addition.
एडिशन का है. हाँ, इसलिए सबसे पहले जीपी बोला.
I think we had taken a similar question, GP wala question, in which you told me we have a formula. But
ऐसा भी हुआ था.
मतलब ऐसा ही GP वाला क्वेश्चन था, where we had numbers, if I'm not wrong, we had maybe 20, 40, 80 ऐसा कुछ तो था, जितना मुझे याद आ रहा है.
एक सेकंड.
Okay, so guys, the thing is, do you
नहीं
see
सर
this
वो डिफरेंट था क्वेश्चन.
cos and sine wala? Do you see this cos and sine term? It's together. We have cos
Yeah.
theta into sine theta. Do we have any formula related
वो तो
to
अभी
this?
इसको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई या करेंगे तो सबको 2 cos जो
तो देखो इसको हम 2 से मल्टीप्लाई डिवाइड करेंगे, so then it becomes sine of 2 pi by 2 raised to 10, correct? It will be
Yes.
sine of 2 pi by 2 raised to 10, which can be written as sine of pi by 2 raised to 9.
Yes.
Yes.
अच्छा, और ये अब हम करते जाएंगे. Just keep
सब
on
में
doing.
करें. हाँ.
Just keep on doing this. So my question to you all is, how many times will we multiply and divide by 2?
10, 9.
9 times, Muskan, because we have to reach till 2 square
Okay.
and not 2 raised to
Oh yeah.
1. We don't
I
want 2
just
raised to 1. We want 2
yeah.
square. So it's going to be 1 upon 2 raised to 9, guys. This is the answer. 1 upon 5 and 2.
Yes.
Trisha, you got this?
yes sir.
And I hope you understood, guys, कि last में ना इसका जब double होगा, this will be cos of pi by 2.
हाँ.
Sorry, sine of cos नहीं, sin
Sign
2
है.
theta होता है.
हम्म.
Sin 2 theta होता है. It will be sine of pi by 2, जो 1 हो जाएगा. So it's 1 into 1 upon 2 raised to 9. So 1 upon 5 and 2 will be the answer. Did we solve the same sum, Arush? Why do I remember solving the same sum?
Similar. Similar.
Similar, Arush?
Yeah. Not the same sum, but it was similar.
ठीक है. अच्छा,
उसमें शायद और
Trisha has written in the chat box, sir, can I answer one question? Sure, Trisha, take this only, na?
कौन सा
You
वाला
try
सर
this.
बताओ.
10th. You want
Who
to
she
try one sum? Sir, chalo.
did
Go for
you
it.
say that or she actually wrote it?
Muskan, why do you underestimate Trisha? Come on.
No, I am just telling I'm blaming you.
Blaming? My God.
Okay,
Allegations.
no. Correct.
Yes, Trisha, how will we go about this? We have to find the maximum value of this. 3 cos plus 5 sin theta minus pi by 6 for any theta.
तो इसमें हम लोग मतलब x कॉमन लेंगे क्या, मतलब x प्लस, एक सेकेंड रुको. हाँ, कैन वी टेक x प्लस साइन 3x कॉमन लेके वैसा कुछ कर सकते हैं.
Common? How can we take common? Angles are not
कॉमन
same.
मतलब कॉमन नहीं, एज इन लाइक x प्लस साइन 3x को एक ब्रैकेट में ले लेंगे एंड देन माइनस साइन 2x, वैसा
सर
कुछ
अरे
इसमें
कर सकते हैं क्या.
अरे मैडम, वी आर ऑन द 10th क्वेश्चन, not 11th.
ओ ओके, सॉरी सॉरी, एक सेकंड रुको, मेरे को फिर क्वेश्चन पढ़ने दो. तो इसमें तो मैक्सिमम मिनिमम का ही है ना.
हाँ, do you know the formula for maximum value?
हाँ, a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर रूट
Root
ऑफ.
a square plus b square. Correct.
हाँ.
But for that we'll have to simplify this further क्योंकि angle same होना चाहिए ना. It should be theta theta. This formula works when we have a cos theta plus b sin theta. Like angle should be same, theta and theta.
हम्म.
So what are we doing with this sin theta minus pi by 6?
हम लोग एक सेकेंड, मतलब व्हेन वी ओपन द ब्रैकेट तो हम लोगों
How
को
will we open the bracket? How will we open the bracket?
मतलब साइन a माइनस b का ब्रैकेट में,
Compound
मतलब व्हेन
angle.
वी.
सही है.
हाँ तो
करो करो आ जाएगा आंसर. It will be sin theta cos pi by 6 minus cos theta sin pi by 6 equal to, sorry, equal to nahi hai, we are just solving this expression. So we have 3 cos theta plus 5 sin theta into c cos pi by 6 will be root 3 by 2, so root 3 by 2 sin theta and minus this will be half cos theta. Complete this, guys. Tell me the final answer. See, if we take cos theta common, we will get 3 minus 5 by 2 and then we have 5 root 3 by 2 sin theta. So Trisha, Muskan, maximum value will be root of this square. Now this is
सर
actually
ऑप्शन ए आ
half.
रहा है, ऑप्शन
So
ए
1 by
और
4
ए आएगा, ए
ए
आएगा।
आ
plus
रहा
इसका
रूट
square
19।
75 by 4. हाँ, root 19 will be correct. Yeah, root 19. Done, Muskan?
Yeah.
Chalo, next let us take 11th. 11th is easy, guys. I think you'll get this. बताओ चलो, what do you think we should do? कहाँ से start करें? Yes, Arish, Muskan, Trisha. Sin x minus sin 2x plus sin 3x. How do we solve this?
और इसमें एक्स
सर इसको
प्लस साइन थ्री एक्स को एक ब्रैकेट में लेके माइनस।
Correct. Sin x plus sin 3x. We'll use the factorization formula sin c plus sin d. So do that. So you'll get. Tell me, what are you getting?
2 sin 2x cos x minus
Perfect. And then we can take sin 2x
sin
common.
2x
So there are two possibilities. One is sin 2x is equal to 0. Second is cos x is equal to half. Chalo, tell me,
half
sine of which angle is 0?
0.
0।
So 2x will either be 0 or pi. Sine of pi is also 0.
Yeah,
And cos of which angle is half?
60
So
60।
60 is going to be pi by 3.
pi
And
by
in the
3.
fourth quadrant, it will be 2 pi minus pi by 3, which is 5 pi by 3. So guys, x will either be 0 or pi by 2 or pi by 3, 5 pi by 3. So what is the correct answer? How many solutions?
3.
3 nahi. Arush, do you realize we'll not consider pi by 2? It's not included, right? So
Oh,
we'll not consider pi
अच्छा
by 2.
less
We'll
than
not consider pi by 3 also.
5.
It's only first quadrant where pi by 2 is not included. So 0 and pi by 3, two solutions.
2 solutions.
What about Muskan and Trisha? You got this?
या
Done. Next time later, फिर
या
the 12th one. So sine square 2 theta plus cos raised to 4 2 theta is 3 by 4. Chalo, think about this. We have to find the sum of all the values of theta. Theta is in first quadrant. Tell me, how are you starting this?
साइन स्क्वायर 2 थीटा को वी कैन राइट कॉस के टर्म्स में।
क्या? Sorry, what?
अच्छा नहीं, वेट, साइन स्क्वायर 2
हाँ,
थीटा है वो।
तो we can write 1 minus cos square 2 theta.
हाँ, उसके टर्म्स में वी कैन राइट वही।
So see, we will get, if I take cos square 2 theta as y, we will get 1 minus y square, sorry, 1 minus y plus y square equal to 3 by 4. Solve this, guys. Solve this quadratic and tell me the values of y. Y.
half or minus half.
Y is half or
Minus half.
minus half. See, y can't be minus half because square है. It is cos square 2 theta.
हाँ.
So we'll get cos square 2 theta is equal to half. So cos 2 theta is plus minus 1 by root 2. Chalo, now let us find all the values of theta from 0 to pi by 2. मतलब first quadrant. We are talking about first quadrant. So when we solve cos 2 theta equal to 1 by root 2, tell me guys, cos of which angles is 1 by root 2?
45.
45 is pi by 4.
5 by 4.
और तो फिर फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट आएगा,
Fourth
तो
आएगा.
वो नहीं लेंगे क्योंकि उसका काम नहीं है. दैट विल एक्सीड 0 टू पाई बाई 2.
हाँ.
नाउ cos is negative in which quadrants?
2 and 3.
तो सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट में इसका आंसर आएगा पाई माइनस पाई बाई 4 विच इज 3 पाई बाई 4. एंड
हाँ.
थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में पाई प्लस पाई बाई 4 विच इज 5 पाई बाई 4. लेट्स चेक इफ दे आर इन आर डिजायर्ड रेंज. ये हो जाएगा 3 पाई बाई 8 एंड दिस इज 5 पाई बाई 8.
हाँ.
एंड यहाँ से थीटा आएगा पाई बाई 8. तो ये तो करेक्ट है. 3 पाई बाई 8. सी पाई बाई 8 इज 180 अपॉन 8. 180 अपॉन 8 इज 22.5.
तो है बीच.
तो ये करेक्ट है, बट ये एक्सीड करेगा, ये
ये
110 पॉइंट समथिंग होगा.
हाँ.
ठीक है, बाकी तो इसका एडिशन पूछा है. सो पाई बाई 8 प्लस 3 पाई बाई 8.
5 by 2.
पाई बाई 2. Then Muskan, Trisha, you got this? Shall we take the next one?
8 sir. हाँ.
Are you all done, Trisha, Muskan?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, 13th लेता है. Sin raised to 4 alpha plus 4 cos raised to 4 beta plus 2 is equal to 4 root 2 sin alpha cos beta. This is given. You have to find the value of cos of alpha plus beta minus cos of alpha minus beta. So we have to find, if we can get alpha and beta तो अपना काम हो जाएगा. Oh, nice. थोड़ा आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स क्वेश्चन है ये गाइस. See, we on the left hand side have sin alpha cos beta which is raised to 4, and on the right hand side we have sin alpha cos beta which is multiplied. So Arush, Muskan, Trisha, we will have to use this property which is called the AMGM property. Do you guys know the AMGM property?
हाँ.
Yeah.
तो ये यूज करना पड़ेगा इसमें. On the left hand side, how many terms do we have?
हाँ. क्या
On
पूछ
the
रहे हो
left
सर?
hand, on this left hand side, how many terms do we have?
3.
4. 4. 2 को मैं लूंगा 1 plus 1.
All right.
We are doing all this because we have too many fours, Arush. जब fourth root होगा ना तो वो raise to 4 है ना, so it will be better if we have fourth root. So see, what is AMGM? For these four terms, arithmetic mean will be sine raised to 4 alpha plus 4 cos raised to 4 beta plus 1 plus 1 upon 4, which is greater than equal to GM. What is the GM over here? GM will be fourth root of
Fourth of this.
multiplication of all this. So it is
Yes.
sine raised to 4 alpha into 4 cos raised to 4 beta.
हाँ
Are you following this, Trisha?
अच्छा, इसलिए
मुस्कान?
1+1 लिया.
अब देखो इससे होगा क्या, इससे ये होगा कि हाँ इसलिए 1 + 1 लिया, तो क्या अपॉन 4 आएगा, तो ये फोर्थ रूट होगा, तो ये सब रूट के बाहर आ जाएगा.
हाँ
So see, we'll
Yeah.
simplify this. इसका value, see we have sine raised to 4 alpha plus 4 cos raised to 4 beta plus 1 plus 1, which is 2 upon 4, greater than equal to, this will be sine alpha cos beta, and we have fourth root of 4, guys. Now fourth root of 4 जो है, इसको मैं थोड़ा यहाँ पे रफ वर्क करता हूँ. देखो fourth root of 4 is like 4 raised to 1 by 4. Now 4 itself is 2 square. So what will we get?
2 root of 2.
2 raised to half, which is root 2. So I can write root 2 over here.
हाँ
Now we are getting sine raised to 4 alpha plus 4 cos raised to 4 beta plus 2 is greater than equal to 4 root 2 sine alpha cos beta. Check this, guys. Are you following this?
yeah.
Yes, Muskan, Risha.
Yeah.
And in the question, what have they given? They have given that this is equal to 4 root 2 sine alpha cos beta.
हाँ
सबको समझ में आ रहा है क्या चल रहा है यहाँ पे?
हाँ
So, is it safe to say that for this question, AM is equal to GM?
हाँ
Yes.
And when does that happen? Do you guys know when is arithmetic mean equal to geometric mean?
नहीं.
त्रिशा बताएगी आरुष. Come on, त्रिशा. बता दो आरुष को आज. When is AM equal to GM?
और मेरे को याद नहीं अच्छे से.
सर उससे
Okay, so
याद
the-
आया ये चैप्टर कब करेंगे सर?
हाँ?
सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज कंप्लीट.
अरे AM GM अपने को आता है ना आरुष. बस बाकी सॉर्टेड है लाइफ. टेंशन मत लो.
आना तो चाहिए. ठीक है सर.
अच्छा, AM is equal to GM. This is possible only if the numbers are same. The numbers are equal.
हाँ
So basically in this sum हमने जो नंबर से स्टार्ट किया था, ये sin raised to 4 alpha, that should be equal to the second number, which is 4 cos raised to 4 beta. That should be equal to the other two numbers, which is 1. Only then AM can be equal to GM. एक काम करते हैं, एक simple example ले लेते हैं. Let me take two numbers which are equal, guys. If I take 4 and 4, चलो इसका AM क्या होगा? What is the arithmetic mean of 4 and 4? It will be 4 plus 4 by 2, which is 4.
और
And the geometric mean will be square root of 4 into 4, which is 4.
which will be 4. हाँ
So AM GM are equal only when the two numbers are equal.
हाँ
यहाँ तक क्लियर है? इसके आगे तो बहुत इजी है. ये हो गया, ये समझा सबको.
समझा.
So now it's easy. So now when we equate this, sine raised to 4 alpha equal to 1, what will be the values that we'll get? We'll get sine alpha is either plus 1 or minus 1.
Yeah.
But guys, alpha is in first quadrant and second quadrant, so it can't be negative. Sine of alpha can't be negative. So alpha is going to be pi by 2. ठीक है, ये हो गया. नेक्स्ट यहाँ से हमें मिलेगा cos raised to 4 beta is equal to 1/4. So we'll get cos square beta is equal to half, and cos beta will be plus minus 1 by root 2. Are you guys following this?
हाँ
Yeah.
तो यहाँ से दो पॉसिबिलिटीज है. cos beta will either be 1 by root 2 or cos beta will be minus 1 by root 2, and it can be both in this sum क्योंकि फर्स्ट और सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट है. So now solve this, guys. Now can you find the value of this? And see, alpha is 90. We can actually use the allied angle formula also this time, because when we put alpha is 90, अरे कितना easy हो गया ये. So guys, cos 90 plus beta. What is cos 90 plus beta? Use the allied angle formula.
What?
Allied angle. So 90 is odd multiple, so cos becomes sine. This is first quadrant. First quadrant mate is negative. Sorry, this is second quadrant. 90 plus beta is second quadrant, so it's negative.
तो आंसर
And
जीरो है.
नहीं Arush, cos 90 minus beta will be positive, right? So this will be minus
हाँ.
sine beta. It's minus 2 sine beta.
अच्छा वो उसका माइनस. हाँ.
Ha. Now what will be sine beta? If cos beta is plus minus 1 by root 2, what will be sine beta?
वही होगा.
It has to be 1 by root 2 क्योंकि 45 है ना.
Yeah,
So
वही.
the answer is minus 2 upon root 2.
Oh.
So minus root 2 is the answer. Minus root 2.
All right.
So 14th one, all the pairs x comma y that satisfy this inequality also satisfy one equation out of these four. So we have to basically find some relation between sin x and sin y. See, first of all, this 4 raised to sin square y, इसका क्या करें ये बताओ. What do you think we can do with this 4 raised to sin square y?
Sir, इसको RHS
So Arush, do you realize this is a linear inequality question? So we'll take it to RHS, but then you have to be 100% sure whether it's going to be always positive or always negative.
Sir, it will be always positive.
Always positive, chala. So we'll cross multiply it here and the sign will not change because it's always positive. Perfect. So we'll get less than equal to 4 raised to sin square y. Now
Sir,
what do you think we should do?
log लेंगे ये सब.
Log.
हाँ, ताकि sin square y log हो करके फिर वैसा sin
नहीं, but
square
then
y
this LHS will be a mess.
LHS हाँ.
Log तो नहीं लेंगे. We can do one thing. ये 2 को हम divide कर देते हैं वहाँ पे. तो root of sin square x minus 2 sin x plus 5 less than equal to, see 4 is 2 raised to 2 and ये upon 2 आ जाएगा. So now we have root of sin square x minus 2 sin x plus 5 is less than equal to 2 raised to, we can write this as 2 sin square y minus 1
हाँ.
बराबर.
हाँ.
नहीं यार, how will we solve this?
लॉग लेके बट कर भी सकते हैं ना, ये जो पूरा कॉलर्स को रेस टू 1/2 तो हाफ नीचे आ जाएगा, फिर सॉल्व आगे हो सकता है, क्योंकि फिर एक्सपोनेंट पावर पे ही रहेगा, नहीं साइन स्क्वायर माइनस।
Arush, I think they have made a blunder in the question. I have a feeling that this root should be the power of 2. It should be 2 raised to this thing and not 2 into this thing.
फिर तो ज्यादा ही इजी हो जाएगा कुछ।
नहीं, तभी वो सॉल्वेबल होगा. वी कैन नॉट सॉल्व दिस इक्वेशन
हाँ,
क्योंकि ये
रेस टू
पावर में है
करेंगे तो हाँ
और ये यहाँ पे
रेस।
है. Let me see if we are getting the answer if we do that. So basically what I'm saying is guys,
बट सर लॉग लेके बिल्कुल भी चांसेस नहीं है क्या?
नहीं
मेरे को
नहीं,
लग
लॉग
रहा है
लेके
ना
कुछ नहीं होगा. ये 2 raised to है मेरे हिसाब से, because then we can say that this is 2 raised to
2
2
raised to
sine
2
square y.
sin square y and then
So we'll get this entire root. We can now remove the base. So this sine square x minus 2 sine x plus 5 is less than equal to 2 sine square y.
बट ये तो बहुत इजी हो जाएगा, सो ऐसा मिस्टेक आई डोंट थिंक है
Easy नहीं,
कंपैरेटिवली। अरे
ये solvable
कंपैरेटिव,
होगा.
हाँ बट
Let's solve this and let's see if we get the answer.
ऑल राइट,
ऑप्शन से मैच हो जाएगी नहीं, देख लेंगे.
ठीक है।
See, we have less than equal to, so Arush, we'll have to now figure out what is the minimum maximum value of this.
हाँ
So this is similar to one of the questions which we just did today. ये 2 sin x है बराबर, तो इसको हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं +1 +4.
हाँ
So this will be sin x -1 the whole square +4.
या
तो इसका मिनिमम वैल्यू क्या आएगा इसका?
4 2 आएगा सर इसका, प्लस माइनस
हाँ Arush, tell me what are you saying? What will be the minimum value of this?
+-2।
It will only be 2 ना Arush. Why plus minus?
क्यों? अच्छा दूसरे साइड स्क्वायर, हाँ ठीक है 2 आएगा।
तो त्रिशा, मुस्कान, आरुष, इसका आंसर 2 तब आ सकता है जब ये 0 होगा. So
हाँ
basically sin x
हाँ.
will be equal to
1.
1.
हाँ
And when sin x is equal to 1, then we will get 2 sin square y is greater than equal to 2. So we will get sin square y is greater than equal to 1.
हाँ
Now this is possible only when sin square y is equal to 1. It can't be greater than 1. It
yeah
has to be equal to 1. So what are the
yeah
values of sin y then? Then we can say sin y is equal to plus minus 1.
हाँ
तो ऑप्शन ए करेक्ट होना चाहिए. आरुष चेक कर, अगर ऑप्शन ए करेक्ट है then they have made a mistake in this. It has to be 2 raised to and not 2 into.
हाँ सर करेक्ट है ऑप्शन।
ठीक है, ये टाइपिंग एरर है. It has to be 2 raised to.
हाँ ठीक,
Write this guys.
एक सेकंड सर लिख रहा
चलो we'll take the next one guys, the 15th one. 1 plus sine raised to 4x is cos square 3x. We have to find the number of solutions. So let's do one thing, Arush, Trisha, Muskan. because we want the number of solutions. See, number of solutions means those values of x which satisfy the equation. So LHS has to be equal to RHS. तो एक काम करते हैं, LHS RHS का पहले मैक्सिमम मिनिमम वैल्यू डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, सो दैट वी गेट अ क्लियर आइडिया कि क्या क्या ऑप्शंस हो सकते हैं, व्हाट कैन बी द सॉल्यूशंस. So what do we know about 1 plus sine raised to 4x? See, what is the minimum and maximum value of sine raised to 4x?
So 1 and -1.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, negative 1 कैसा आएगा? It will be 0 to 1,
Negative,
right?
right.
And when we add 1 to that, can we say it will be between 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay, what about cos square 3x? What is the maximum minimum value?
0 and 1.
अरे कितना इजी हो गया ये, कुछ समझा आप लोगों को? Could you observe something?
1.
1. So basically, the values of x will be those values of x for which LHS RHS both will give the answer 1. Done. So basically, sine raised to 4x होना चाहिए 0 and cos square 3x होना चाहिए 1. This is so easy to solve now. So this is sin x equal to 0. So we want all those values of x for which it is 0 from minus 5 pi by 2 to 5 pi by 2. See, minus 5 pi by 2 and 5 pi by 2. So we'll start with 0. X is 0 because sine of 0 is 0. The next value will be this pi.
Pi.
This is 3 pi by 2. 4 pi by 2 लेना पड़ेगा which is 2 pi. And see, 5 pi by 2 यहाँ पे end हो जाता है. So there are 3 such values. Are you guys following this?
Yeah.
Okay, now we also have to check for negative values over here, right? Minus 5 pi by 2. So when we start from 0, we'll move in the negative direction. This will be minus pi
Minus pi and minus 2 pi.
and minus 2 pi. Yeah, that's it. ठीक है, चलो तो ये हो गया फर्स्ट वाला. अब आते हैं सेकंड वाले पे. cos square 3x is equal to 1. Actually we have to do a very simple thing guys now. हमें तो common solutions चाहिए बराबर. Let's not solve this equation. What we will do is you tell me out of these values which values will give the answer 1. क्योंकि हमें तो common solutions चाहिए. So when we put x as 0, will we get 1? Yes. When you put x as pi,
Pi पे 1 पे 0 पे होता.
नहीं Arush, when you put x as pi, it will be 3 pi.
अच्छा वैसे.
What is cos of 3 pi?
What?
-1 ना. cos 3 pi is actually -1, but यहाँ पे square है तो आंसर +1 आ जाएगा. So we'll actually choose this also. Are you following this, Trisha, Muskan, Arush?
हाँ.
Yes.
So do you agree with me guys? These 3 values, few of them will give the answer +1, few will give answer -1.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter क्योंकि square है ना.
तो
So
सारे
5 common
बोले.
solutions. The 5 common solutions. बाप रे मुस्कान. She is not stopping today. I think 6 बजे तक फोटोज ही भेजेगी सिर्फ. Done, Arush, Trisha?
हाँ.